All right, welcome. I'm Sebastian. We have a great show for you tonight. Starting off, we have a local artist, Adara, who will sing us an emotional cover of My Chemical Romance. Later, we have Chef Rigatoni cooking up some international cuisine. And finally, we will host the first live debate of the show. Let's get started. But first off, we have a beautiful tribute to Jeff Goldblum by documentary filmmaker River Richardson. Let's take a look.
Yeah, Jeff Goldblum's a really popular actor. He was pretty big back in the 80s. He starred in a lot of big movies. He really added something to him, like Jurassic Park, The Fly, Independence Day. Very, very good, funny movies that were better with him in it.
Of course I know who Jeff Goldblum is. He's an incredible actor. Personally, he's one of my favorite actors.
Do I know who the greatest actor of all time Jeff Goldblum is? Yes. Yes, I do.
He's Jewish. I read that on IMDb.
I think one of my more recent favorite movies would have to be Thor Ragnarok. The character he plays is very funny and adds a new level to the movie, I think. This eccentric overlord of this Colosseum planet.
Oh man, my favorite movie that Jeff Goldblum acts in would probably have to be Jurassic Park. That film was incredible when it came out. I actually saw it in theaters when it first came out, true story. Saw it in theaters. The chemistry that Jeff Goldblum had with Steven Spielberg, who directed the film, was so incredible on screen. And I'm sure it was incredible off screen as well. A lot of people don't know this, but The Fly was also an incredible film. I heard. I didn't see it, but I heard it was incredible.
My favorite movie he acts in, I think it's going to have to be Independence Day.
My favorite quote from Jeff Goldblum is from the movie Jurassic Park, when he says, "Yeah, but your scientists were so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should."
When he punches the alien in the face and says, "Welcome to Earth."
That's not Jeff Goldblum.
Who is that?
That's Will Smith.
Who's that?
In Independence Day, you got the movie right, just not that.
That's Will Smith, and who's Jeff Goldblum?
That was inspiring. Jeff Goldblum will be missed. Next up, we have a very talented poet / stand-up comedian / R&B singer, Miguel Salas, who will entertain us with his limerick. Take it away, Miguel.
My turn? All right. It is my turn, right? All right, okay. Hi, I'm Miguel Salas. I am a writer / poet / YouTuber / entrepreneur. I wrote a limerick. Here it goes. "'Twas thine upon a gentle rose, that a bright wuthering sun ray poketh from the treetops. Quizzically, the scarlet petals bounce from hitherto to hitherto." That was only a little bit, but maybe you like a little more modern stuff, if you know what I'm talking about. This is a poem. Trisket, Limp Bizkit, girls all up on my biscuit. Why is she mad at me? Why is she mad at me? I don't know, but this horse juice tastes good right now. That's my poem. All right, so that's a little something for, you know. Anyways, here's my stand-up. So it's hard being a woman. Am I right, ladies? She knows what I'm talking about. Hey. So I was at the park the other day, and some lady, she come up to me and said, "Hey, sir, do you have a car?" And I said, "Pause. In this economy?" And everybody started clapping. Speaking of clapping, why do I get acne? Like, still, I'm kind of mad. Why? I'm out of words. All right. I'll be here all night. That was the end of my stand-up. I'll be here Monday through Thursday. No? Okay, no. All right, so listen to my podcast with my cousin Richie and me. We talk about the news and stuff. Thank you.
That was amazing. Actually, that was awful. I cannot believe he thinks he's good. Did he say horse juice? How is that poetry? I'm sorry, that was mean. We will take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we will be joined by world-renowned chef Rigatoni Di Pepe. See you soon, and don't change the channel. Can I get some help over here, please? Anybody?
What does Fresh Epcot mean? Maybe it's sampling seasonal dishes, enjoying hand-picked music, or seeing locally grown topiaries. Whatever you pick here, the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival is certified Fresh Epcot.
Hello and welcome back. We just witnessed the worst stand-up comedy in history. Later we will have a musical artist, Adara, cover My Chemical Romance. But first, we welcome Chef Rigatoni, who will show us his favorite recipes. Seriously, why is this so hard?
Well, I would have told you if you didn't break off that handshake. So hello, welcome to Chef Rigatoni Di Pepe's kitchen. Tonight, we'll be preparing 4 mouth-watering dishes for you and your family. We'll begin with our first primary dish. This dish is called the buttered crab lemon-infused Japanese rice. First, you'll need a bowl. Then you'll add a cup of mystery brand cereal. Then you'll add 1 cup of 2% milk. Milk's bad for you, by the way, wouldn't recommend it. A spoon, and voila. I forgot what it's called, but here you go. Great reaction. All right, our second dish was inspired by my second great-grandma. First one's dead. So she decided to take up running 5 miles a day. Do you run 5 miles a day?
Well, I do run to work.
My great-grandma does better than you. So we're gonna start off, we have our blender. It's a handheld blender. First ingredient, if you wanna grab the ice and water, it'll be in the fridge on the door. Our first ingredient is going to be ice cubes. So we're going to take 1 cup of ice, add it. Just 1? 1 for now. Stir it, some water. Add some water. And then 1 more cup of ice for that extra energy every second great-grandmother needs. Stir it up for about that much. And then there you go. You got your, no preservatives, sugar, carbohydrates, zero fat, gluten-free, vegan, range-free milk with no milk. Another great reaction to a culinary masterpiece. Awesome, and then we have the third dish. This one's my favorite. I call it the Vatican Special because holy smokes, it's delish. So we'll take this glass thing with a cloth thingy inside of it, right? You'll add 3 permanent markers. Doesn't matter the color, they all taste the same. You'll 4 colored paper clips. Again, doesn't matter, they all taste the same. And then a ring with your neighbor trapped inside of it. Has to be forged by the 7 Kings of Scotland. Doesn't work otherwise. Toss that in, take it, place it up inside of your very tall microwave, and then with the power of those 7 kings, you get a cold casserole. That you get to watch with the best movie of all time, Bend It Like Beckham.
Wow, it smells so good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Can I try some?
Be my guest.
You know what? I don't need to. I love it.
Thank you.
But wait, didn't you say you have like a fourth dish?
Four?
Yeah.
I got a fourth dish for you.
Yeah.
So, producer, sitting over here, told me that it was your birthday today. So I baked you a cake. Happy birthday, Sebastian.
It's not my birthday.
You lied to me?
Wow. Chef Rigatoni de Pepe, everybody. Next up, we have a musical performance by Adara Silva.
And if your heart stops beating, I'll be here wondering that you get what you deserve. The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, babe, that you get what you deserve. The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can take this. Have you heard the news that you're dead? No one ever had much nice to say. I think they never liked you anyway. Oh, take me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be great and exactly what you're planning? Wouldn't it be great if we were dead? Oh, dead. Tongue-tied and also squeamish. You never fell in love. Did you get what you deserve? The ending of your life, and if you get to heaven, I'll be here waiting, babe, that you get what you deserve. The ending of your life won't wait, then your heart can take this. Have you heard the news that you're dead? No one ever had much nice to say. I think they never liked you anyway. Oh, take me from the hospital bed. Wouldn't it be great? Take a pistol by the hand. And wouldn't it be great if we were dead? And in my honest observation, during this operation, I found a complication in your heart so long. 'Cause now you've got maybe just 2 weeks to live. Is that the most that both of you can give? One, two, three, four. La 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 la. Well, come on, la 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 la. If life ain't just a joke, then why are we laughing? Just a joke, then why are we laughing? Just a joke, then why are we laughing? Ain't just a joke, then why am I dead?
Thank you so much for such wonderful performance. Do you mind opening this for me?
No.
Okay, so we'll be back after this commercial.
What are you building, Stark?
I'm working on something big. Yeah, I can fly. I just finally know what I have to do.
I wanna be loved by you, just you, nobody else but you. Whenever, wherever, we're meant to be together, and I feel
Visa check card, because every second counts. Life takes action. Life takes Visa.
All right, we're back. Remember that our first live debate of the show will air in a few minutes. But up next, we have the sporting event like no other. I will be joined by Lizzie in this spectacular no-holds-barred water balloon challenge. You won't want to miss this. I got seriously injured during the filming of this segment. Let's go down to the field and witness greatness in the water balloon challenge. I wish someone could open this for me, please. Anybody. Hello everybody, welcome back to Aquahan, brought to you by Aquaman, now in theaters. I'm Sebastian.
And I'm Lizzie Gavagia-Milla.
It's a beautiful day to have a competition between red against blue.
Piranhas and stingrays.
The game consists in a water balloon fight. Each team will have 2 rounds, 30 seconds per round. The one who hits us the most, it's gonna win golden coins. So let's get started.
Yeah, you suck. What did I say about the honestly? Yeah, that's why. Oh, do it!
We know how to throw buckets.
Woohoo!
Go! Hey, that's the easy, Sebastian. What?
What is this?
Oh, they missed! They missed!
Yeah, both.
What? Shut up! You're not counting!
I'm not. Oh! No, I still got it! Oh.
Do it.
Right on his back.
It was an intense competition between these, some terrible, some not that terrible players. But we have a winner. And the winner is Piranha's Red Team!
We won.
You had 7 the first
And that's all
time
for
and 6 the
today.
second.
Thank you for joining us. See
And
you,
I'm Lizzie. Gosh, they had
see you next time. Well, that was some game. Big congratulations to the red team who won the challenge. It was very clear who wanted to win more. Not really. You guys are mean, I'm really thirsty. Oh well. With us we have two very special guests. They will be joining us for the debate and they will give us their opinions on 3 separate topics. Josh and Stravos, welcome. So, our first question is, you think they should rename the Boston Red Sox to New Yankees?
Who in the right mind would do that?
It's the New Yankees. It's a brilliant name.
How is that a brilliant name?
One of the 2 most beloved baseball teams into one.
Beloved baseball teams?
New York Mets.
The New York Mets
and
are
New York
horrible.
Yankees.
And the Yankees are a horrible franchise.
The Yankees, they could have made it to the World Championship this year, but
they didn't. They choked. Exactly.
They choked
against
on
the Boston Red Sox.
Boston's money that paid the refs.
How did they
That's why
pay
we
the
got
refs?
renamed Boston into a better name.
That makes
so they can be
zero
a better
sense.
team.
The Yankees pay off their players. They traded for Giancarlo Stanton. He had the most home runs. They didn't do shit with that. They failed in the ALDS.
I think you're looking at the game, but not the name. The name should be changed.
The name should not.
The name of the New York,
How
the New
you-
Yankees would change the world.
That makes zero sense, and no one would be on board with that. I promise you.
I think everyone's on board on that.
Not a single person.
Have you asked
be
anybody?
on
I've asked plenty of people. There's the president of Boston Red Sox. He said his name is in the New Yankees.
Yeah, right.
He did. I have his personal phone number.
I'm sure you do.
Yeah, you want to see the messages?
I do,
can't bring out the phone right now.
Okay guys, next question. Thank you so
Alrighty.
much. Is High School Musical good or not?
Of course.
No.
How?
Cause I go on cruises twice a year, and I've sang with many girls, and not one girl came to the same school I sang with.
That
it's a
sounds
lie.
like your problem.
It's
it's
lie.
definitely not a lie because it can happen.
No, it hasn't happened.
It definitely can happen.
It hasn't happened to me, so
Just because it hasn't happened to you doesn't mean it can't
has
happen.
it happened to you?
It hasn't happened to me.
Okay,
but
so
that
it hasn't
doesn't mean
happened
it
to
can't.
nobody,
It doesn't
so
mean
it's
it
just a
can't
lie.
happen because it can happen.
It's the whole movie is a lie, and no
definitely
school is
not.
saying about status quo and started something new.
And Started Something New is a great song.
It's a terrible
It,
song.
it was
It
the
should've-
best song.
No. And
Personally love that
Breaking
song.
Free, like what is all this
Breaking
nonsense?
Free, soaring, flying.
Yeah, and then why
Breaking
does
Free.
the 2 popular kids get to be the stars of the show?
The 2 popular kids.
Yeah, I mean you have Troy Bolton, who's the
Is
basketball
Sharpay
jock.
not popular?
Sharpay is popular with the theater kids, all right? She was a
Oh,
pretty
just the
blonde
theater
girl.
kids. Okay.
Yes.
No, I'm pretty sure she's popular.
No. Not as much as
she
Troy
is.
Bolton was, because his dad was the coach of the basketball team and all this other stuff. So
Still.
No.
Gabriella wasn't
High School
popular.
Musical can get out of here.
Gabriella was not popular.
Gabrielle, she was popular because she was a new kid at a small school. When you're
that
the new
makes
kid in
zero
a
sense.
small school, you are the one that's popular.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are, because everyone wants to know who you are, and
definitely
that's
are
what
not.
happened. That's what happened to Gabriella.
That's not.
I absolutely hated everything about High School Musical.
All right, guys, thank you. Last but not least, who's the best Disney princess?
Tangled, Rapunzel. Yep.
No.
Who?
Belle.
Belle fell in love with a dog.
A dog?
Yes, a dog who can walk on 2 legs.
She made him fall for her.
No.
She made him a better person because he was a beast.
All he
and then
wanted-
he fell in love with her. And she changed him.
All he wanted was to change back to normal. That's all he wanted. He didn't want love. He just wanted to be a person again. So he used Belle.
He did not use Belle because
he tricked the system.
He did not. They genuinely
system said
fell
that-
in love.
No.
And he was in love with Belle.
The spell that
And he
put
would do
him
anything
under.
for Belle.
The spell that put him under was one that he has to fall in love with somebody. He kidnapped Belle. He didn't fall in love with her. He kidnapped Belle. So he kind of twisted that whole game into his favor.
But she fell in love with him, and then he fell in love with her.
Why couldn't she
at
fall
the-
in love with
at the end
him
of the
at
day.
Starbucks or something? No, he had to kidnap her in order to get fell in love.
How is Rapunzel any better?
Rapunzel has magical hair. She sings songs,
Ooh, she has
and she has a
magical-
chameleon
Oh,
as a sidekick.
She sings songs, but High School Musical does it, it's not okay.
Sharpay, when
but
she
Rapunzel
sings
does
songs,
it,
it's okay.
Okay. That
And
makes,
they're both blonde. They're both 18.
that
and
just contradicts. That,
no, it doesn't
that
contradict nothing.
Makes zero
You know,
sense. You don't make sense.
Rapunzel's just better than Belle. All right. I don't want to hear no more nonsense.
No.
All right, that's all the time we have. Thank you for joining us both. We had a wonderful time, even though this is our first episode and we're canceled and we'll not make another one. I want to say that this episode was my favorite so far. Thank you. Can you open this for me?
Really? You can't?
Really?
It's that simple. Here you go, man.
Well, that's all for today and for the rest of the days.